What is a septic system? How does it work? And why do you need a septic inspection before you buy a home? Bobby V here again, coming to you live from Valonia. This is the 9th in a series of short videos to help people buy and sell real estate. If your home is not connected to a city sewer line, more than likely here in the Hudson Valley in Western Connecticut, you probably have a septic system. How this works is that your household waste flows from a pipe in your house into a septic tank, which is buried in your backyard. Typically, the size of the tanks are between 1,000 to 1,500 gallons. Most tanks are made of concrete, but some of the newer ones are made out of plastic. Your solid waste sinks to the bottom of the tank. The lighter than water liquids such as oil and grease float to the top, forming what's called a scum layer, and the remaining liquids are called the effluent. Once the effluent reaches a certain level, it goes through a baffle which allows it to flow into what's called a distribution box. The liquid is then dispersed into the leach fields through a series of perforated pipes or chambers that are buried in the ground. The liquid flows through the soil, and bacteria, viruses, and other contaminants are naturally removed, and the purified effluent ends up back in the groundwater in the water table. Septic systems will last as long as they are maintained. The most important thing to do is to make sure you get your tank pumped regularly. The frequency will depend on the size of the tank and the number of people that are living in the house. Obviously, the more people that are living in the house, the more frequently you're going to have to pump it. What not to do with a septic system? Well, you know those disposable wipes? Yeah, not the best idea to toss them in the toilet with a septic system. They do not break down, nor do feminine products, toy dolls, and as a shout out to my friend and client Liz, plastic Easter eggs. Should these non-biodegradable materials end up in the outlet baffle, into the distribution box, and into the pipes that go into the leach fields, you'll have yourself a very expensive repair replacement job. Don't flush anything other than toilet paper. For this reason, you definitely should have a septic inspection when you're purchasing a home. What happens is that the septic inspector digs up the lid to the tank, which is usually between 6 and 12 inches below the soil, takes a measurement from the top of the liquid in the tank to the top of the tank, gets the water flowing into the tank from the house, and see if the level rises as the water is flowing. If that's the case, then there may be something wrong with the system. An inspector also uses a camera on a snake to see if there are any blockages or any part of the system has collapsed or is not functioning or has failed. The system should not be pumped before the inspection, as the inspector will have to fill the tank back up with many gallons of water to make sure that it's functioning, to bring it up to the effluent level. So when I represent a buyer and we want to do a septic inspection, I usually tell the listing agent, we'll pay for the inspection, you pump the poop. We can fill it with our own. Thanks though. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe below. And remember, if you or anyone you know is looking to buy, sell, or rent real estate, you got a guy. Me. More to come. See you next Tuesday.